morning, guys. Going live a little bit early today. Trying to get my cameras all set up. Hopefully they're close enough that you guys can see me and I look like I'm paying attention to both cameras. I hope you guys are good. About to do the daily reading for today, which is Wednesday, April 3rd. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. The information for those of you on Facebook is located in the information on the video, pinned to the video, I guess. And for those of you watching on YouTube, you already know where I am, but I kind of prefer YouTube, so I'm trying to get people to subscribe to the YouTube channel so that when I do these dailies, they are watching them over there. I just seem to like the camera a little bit more. I don't know. It's like a personal preference. So, but if you're not on YouTube, I do the dailies on Facebook also. So you don't have to worry. It's just a lot of cameras to manage. So, so what I do, my name is Dan Geist, and I have a small reading business called Engelgeist. Engel means angel in German, and Geist is my last name, which means spirit or ghost in German. So I kind of use, it was an appropriate title, so it's sort of like angel spirit, but in German, because I'm of German heritage. I don't speak German though. Anyways, so I do a reading every day for the day, the energy of the day to start us off. And I've been doing this for a couple of weeks now. And on Sundays, I do a 3-card spread that gives us sort of a look into the coming week of what to sort of expect. And each card represents about a day or two, sometimes even 3 days for each card. So we can kind of get a general overview of sort of what to expect for the week. So today we're on April 3rd, which is the midweek point. And I'm about to get started. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are having a really good week. If you guys are interested in booking readings, you can certainly reach out to me. The best way to do that is through Facebook, my little business page on Facebook. And that is linked for those of you on YouTube. That is linked at the bottom of the page on my About page. Sorry, it's early and I was awake at 5 o'clock this morning. Something woke me right up at 5 a.m. I don't know what, and I couldn't get back to sleep. And so it's been already, I feel like I've been up quite some time. And for those of you, so that was YouTube. So in the About Me is the links to reach me to book a private reading. And in Facebook, you guys have it all pinned to this video, so you can follow there. Please like and share the video out, only in groups where it is accepted and doesn't break any rules. That's part of the reason why I want to switch to YouTube, is because I don't necessarily have to, as a platform, I don't necessarily have to share it to groups, but it seems like Facebook has like easier viewers to find. I'm not sure. I'm still learning, so bear with me, guys. But let's get started today. I've kind of set up a space for us and an intent for the space to be protected and to give us truth and honesty today. So to give us some insight into what to expect today, the energy. And if I feel like, if either camera feels like I'm kind of not looking directly at it, it's because I have 2 going. And so I'm not quite 100% used to this yet. But we'll get there. All right, so give me one moment, please. Okay, so I am going to say this. The energy feels good today, like in the sense that it sort of moves smoothly and the cards came together in the shuffle quite well. There, as I always say this, there's a little bit of, we always have to uh, sort of work towards our goals or what we want. So there will be a little bit of push to do that. But it's not too major. It actually feels better than, like, say, the earlier 2 days of this week. Um, but I did feel a little bit of bonkers energy, if that makes any sense to anybody. It felt like for some of you, or maybe for me, I'm not sure because I do include myself in this, is that the energy could go sort of sideways today a little bit, but in a bonkers kind of way. And what I mean by that is sort of like kind of goofy, like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. So if you're experiencing anything that, like, sort of gets out of hand or sort of feels a little bit out of control but has a sense of humor to it, don't be surprised, because it definitely felt sort of funny. So the card for today is the Ace of Crystals, which is Brilliance. Great card to have. It's really kind of funny because I'm looking at what I got earlier in the week for Sunday, and this is sort of the antithesis of that. So maybe somewhere we have shifted our energies as a collective, and we're doing something different today. Or maybe there's just great opportunity today to go in either direction, because they're both opposites, and polarities do exist in the universe. So, and we get the choice of free will. So we get to choose which polarity we focus on, and if we choose to focus on brilliance, then great. We get to maybe have a day that's full of inspiration, full of bright, shiny moments, full of brilliance, where we really get to shine in who we are and what we do, and kind of our individual selves really come forward and make a difference. People really appreciate us, and we feel appreciated in that way too. I'm going to just share the card to the camera just so you can see. It's kind of exploding in its own beauty and power. It's a bunch of crystals, which I love crystals. I'm a bit of a rock hound. But so this is the Ace of Crystals too, which is kind of like the high crystal card. Crystal deals with the mind. So I would say our thoughts might be extra creative today, extra inspired today. We might be able to solve the problems of others fairly easily today. And you're like, wow, how'd you figure that out? You're fucking awesome. And I love hearing that. I imagine you guys do too. So there's opportunities for that today, definitely in this card. What's interesting to me is the card that we had pulled on Sunday for like the midweek card was the Nine of Crystals, again, in the mind space. So I want to go back and reference that in today's reading, because we are at the midweek point. So around now would be when that second card would be kicking in, if not already. That Nine of Crystals was narrowness, and if you go back and refer back to Sunday's reading on YouTube, because I have them grouped in a playlist for the week. If you go back and you look at that one, I was talking about how, if I remember correctly, there was an opportunity where we could see on the horizon our goals, but we might be sort of stringing ourselves up and like feeling suspended, stuck, kind of almost focusing on our goal, but sort of setting it out further away from us than we actually need to, because our minds are being too narrow. So I'm going to say this: there could be a possibility for those of you, some of you that watch this video today, that you might be experiencing that. What I want to say is, or what my intuition wants to tell me is, don't take that too much to heart. Try not to give that too much attention and too much focus today. If things are going south, or they're feeling like sort of you're feeling narrow-minded and stuck, there is hope there. There was hope in that card because we could see it on the horizon. But what I want to bring it to is, this is the current energy for the day. This is the present energy moment for today, Wednesday, April 3rd. And this is the Ace of Crystals, which is Brilliance. So I just want to remind you that you do have a choice. And there has been some sort of a shift, quite possibly, that has brought our mind forward. Something has happened for us this week, maybe in the last couple of days, that is bringing forth kind of our ability and our opportunities to shine, to sort of, I want to say, like, just because this feels like this card is exploding forward as I'm looking at it, to explode forward in new ways that are very like particular to us. And that's where that word brilliance comes in my mind. Is it really shows our individuality and our I hate to use the word, I don't hate anything, first off, but the word perfection becomes like a double-edged sword, because perfect is sort of unobtainable, but we, in our individual selves, we really are made perfectly, right? I think there's probably a better word than perfect, but I'm going to use it for this morning because my brain is firing slowly. So in our individual perfection today, we may find opportunities to be in our individual perfection today and help not only ourselves but others. So, and like I said, with the shuffle, the energy felt like, yeah, there might be a little work involved today, normal, nothing major, and things might get a little bit goofy. But that goofiness to me also is sort of mirrors this brilliance card in the sense that we're not going to get hopefully too strung up and pissed off about it. Good morning, Ducky. Good morning, Bree. Good morning, Jamie. We're not going to get too upset about it. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Karen. We won't get too upset about it. We'll actually roll with it and have fun with it, maybe laugh at it, laugh at ourselves, and not necessarily get caught in it today. There's definitely the opportunity for that today, to shine a little bit more brilliantly, to be a little bit more on, so to speak, versus to feeling maybe stuck or worried by whatever maybe isn't quite going our way. And like what I feel like today is that it's not necessarily going to not go our way. It's just going to kind of go in a way that's sort of unexpected and kind of is an opportunity to laugh at it, if that makes any sense. Like, so it'll be interesting to hear your guys' stories tomorrow if you tune in with me tomorrow. And you know, send me maybe private messages to the business page or my personal Facebook page and tell me if you run into any experiences today where, you know, I was doing this and I thought this was going to happen and lo and behold, this happened and Jesus Christ, it made me laugh. Because I love that kind of validation, because it just kind of, here's the thing, guys, that sort of validation keeps me going a lot of times, because right now my business is sort of in the small beginning stages. I've been at this for years and years and years. And a lot of times I did it for fun and for exploration and more entertainment purposes. Only until recently have I really been seriously like trying to focus on making this a business for myself and it being a dream of mine. So when I get validation back from people that I read or from readings that I do, it's really impactful to helping me stay in my brilliance and in my mind stay in a positive mindset to continue to move forward. Because, you know, there's all of this like societal belief system stuff and whatever in my head that tells me, oh no, I can't do this. This is silly. You know, this is not gonna be successful. And I really, really want it to be. So if you guys do have these moments, or if anything I do say has any sort of impact, you know, feel free to send me a message and let me know about it, because those things sort of make my day. Yeah, as I said, please like, share, reshare the video, tell your friends. What's that phrase? Hide your wives, hide your children, hide your whatever. I don't remember that guy, Antoine, that became famous and a viral celebrity from that phrase. Do that with these videos, please. Help me get them out there. Because I really want this to work, and so I'm really putting all my hope on it and trying not to talk myself out of it. This morning it was really hard. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning and I was wide awake, couldn't fall back to sleep. If I'm being honest, I'm in a ton of anxiety, guys, and more anxiety than I've ever had in my life. And I don't really know what to do with it. It's funny too, because I'm reading cards for people and trying to remain positive for them when I don't necessarily feel all that positive. I am going to take this Ace of Crystals card today and run with it if I can and try and keep focus on it. And hopefully it's going to shift my energy today and my perception today so that I can stay focused on what's good and what's right about things. Hopefully look at my own individual uniqueness. That's a good word. Instead of perfection, uniqueness is the good word today. Our individual uniqueness is what is so great about us. So if I can stay focused on that and without, you know, not being like tooting my own horn or bragging, but if I can stay focused on that, as should you today, I think that it's going to allow us to really shine, be brilliant, be in our mind, and find out the opportunities that are out there for us midweek and really enjoy them and be able to have maybe a laugh in the process. All right, I think that's it. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. You are awesome. You are too, my dear. And you all are for getting up every morning and tuning in and supporting me. I really appreciate it. I don't know. I mean, if you guys weren't here, then there would be no point in me doing what I'm doing. I'm not even sure. I mean, I know that there's a point in doing what I'm doing. I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but sometimes I get in my own head and want to get in my own way. So if you guys weren't here every morning, I would definitely have no one to share with. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday, April 3rd. I will see you all tomorrow, and I look forward to it. All right, have a good day, you guys. Bye.